Hey there, I'm Skylar Henry with your WMAR 2 News update. He wants to change how the city is run. 9 town halls later, and not one single person could say Baltimore has been run efficiently or effectively for the last 35 years. Council President Brandon Scott wrapped up his tour tonight in Ballpark Heights. Scott stressed the fact we need change and highlighted some ways he plans to do that. It includes requiring the city charter to be looked at every 10 years, making the Board of Estimates be elected officials only, and giving the city control over the police department. But the biggest thing he covered, public safety and what he called the disease of gun violence on our streets.
If we're going to stop the tide of violence on the streets of Baltimore, we have to deal with the supply of legal guns and target people who are bringing these guns into our communities, because they are just as guilty as everyone else. We have to attack on both ends. We have to attack the people who are pulling the trigger, and we have to attack the people who gave them the trigger to pull in the first place. So we have to do both.
Now, Scott said part of the problem was not having a crime plan from the previous administration. Scott would like to force the mayor to submit a new plan every 2 years. He also wants police districts redrawn, saying they haven't changed since 1959. A new school year, but the same problem. We got sent these photos today from Perry Hall that you see coming up in a bit right there. Students so overcrowded on their bus, they have to sit on each other's laps and in the aisle. Now, parents also say some buses just aren't showing up. Baltimore County Public Schools said in a statement that most of the routes in the Perry Hall area were changed to improve transportation service, and they will make adjustments to address overcrowding. The vice chair for the Board of Education for Baltimore County says some improvements have been made in the first week, but not enough.
We have kids who rely on getting to school for their meals in the morning, who need breakfasts that our schools serve. It's a big deal, not to mention the learning that they're missing. You know, a few minutes here and a few minutes there add up, and that's learning that's lost, and you can't get that back.
I'm shocked that I have not heard of someone being hurt. Safety should be #1 at all times.
Now, to help solve overcrowding, Hen is pushing to lower the student to seat bus ratio from 3 to 2 a seat. Hen also says there is a shortage of bus drivers as well. 2 new schools could be coming to Baltimore County. County Executive Johnny Olszewski says the 2020 budget will include funding to begin the planning process for new buildings for Towson and Dulaney high schools. This is in addition to planning and design funds already allocated for Lansdowne High School. Olszewski also plans to develop a 10-year capital plan for school construction. Residents in the Dulaney High School community are thrilled.
This is a promise kept. He has identified aging infrastructure and found a solution. We're going to have to work very hard in partnership with him to secure the state funding, but it's a great first step.
Olszewski has also included the county's portion of construction funds for the remaining elementary and middle school projects planned as part of the Schools for Our Future program.
Well, tomorrow will be a relatively cool day as Dorian brushes by at the coast. Cloudy skies, a few breaks of sunshine for some of us, especially Baltimore points west. Everybody off to the south and east looks like a few showers and breezy at times, with high temperatures only topping out in the 70s. Most locations you can actually see where the sunshine is here on the temperature map. 79 tomorrow in Frederick. It'll actually be warmer out there in the mountains than down at the coast and also here in Baltimore, courtesy of those northeasterly breezes. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, better days down at the beach. Your 7-day forecast shows mostly sunny skies, returning to our forecast Saturday and Sunday with highs in the 80s.
All right, Eric, thank you, sir. Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also, for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR2 app in the App Store. You can watch live radar and get breaking news sent straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Skylar Henry.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.